Taylor, and today we are going to be making some wax seal stickers and doing a giveaway. So welcome one and all to today's exciting episode of Relax Melt Wax giveaway edition. All right, so there we go. Welcome. All right, we're gonna light this while we get ready for people to arrive. And then I noticed when I light this, it originally, like, the flame goes up and then goes back down. So I'm just waiting to put this on so I don't burn this more. If you see the inside, it's all burnt. Okay, welcome. Hi. Johannes, welcome back. BJ, welcome back. Hello. Hi, Jody. Hi, Sean. How are you? Okay, so welcome. Hello. Thank you for being here. All right, so today we are doing a giveaway. And what does that mean? Someone lovely sponsored the giveaway. So today's giveaway is in honor of Joanne. So special thanks to Joanne for today's giveaway. We are going to make some cute things. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to be hot or cold, but I brought this. Is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? I never wear it on stream, but while we're here, the inside has lace and it's a cloak. like you can wear it in a bunch of different ways, but it's a cloak. Anyway, so I wear this like on dates and stuff where I'm going somewhere cold instead of like a scarf or something. I just think it's really cute. But anyway, I'm like kind of cold, kind of not, so you're gonna see me messing with this a bunch. But isn't it fun to have a cloak? I'm just like a happy little witchy lady. 100 likes would be amazing. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I don't know about that. Especially as I talk about the cloak. I feel mysterious. So let's fix that. All right. So we're going to do a giveaway. I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, let's make, so now I'm warm. I can't get a handle on today. Let's make some wax seal stamps. Now I've been doing a lot of blues, purples, greens. So right now I'm going to do like red and maybe like champagne, salmon. This is just the TreasuredLetter one. This is like a little cherry blossom color. Isn't that pretty? So some of that, some white, just random colors thrown in there. I did go for a walk, and I'm wearing glasses so you can't tell, but every time I go for a walk, I get pink because my body doesn't like the cold. But it was warmer today. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, so this is what we're making for this. And then we're gonna make 4 wax seals, and then we're gonna do a giveaway. So welcome one and all. Hi, Brandy, how are you? Thank you. Okay, so we have to decide which seals we're making, and while we decide, I am going to do some of putting this away. I just moved the whole table. Okay, so welcome one and all. How was your day today? I hope it was amazing. To be honest, I ran around a lot today. Because it was the first time I could leave the house, and I couldn't go far because only some of the roads are plowed. So I just did like the most important stuff, like going to the pharmacy and like things in the area. But it was nice to leave the house. I did unearth my car out of the snow, which was nice and took a while, longer than you'd think. So that means tomorrow I should be able to go to the post office, which I'm pretty excited about. And just in general, I'm happy to leave the house, quite frankly. I've been stuck inside for too long. Hello. Welcome. I am glad you got out. It's true. I had to like, I got my car stuck. I hit like a snowbank. Like I was trying to get out of the yard because we parked in the yard. It was not going well, but it was fine. I got there eventually. So anyway, how was your day? Was it better? I think that I honestly felt a little bit of freedom, and that was pretty good for me. All right, so we are just going through and putting away some of the things that I didn't put away prior to, so that we have some space to move around. These are all wax seals. I think they said the total was 37 inches of snow, but the problem is they didn't really have anywhere to put the snow. So it's just piles of snow that are like, some of them are just above my head. Like they're really tall. So it was just an absurd amount of snow, but that is okay because at least I got to leave the house. So anyway, how was your day? Hopefully pretty good. I'm just going through and putting away what I can. So I gotta find out where I put that Hobbit house and some of the other things. And that's what it looks like when I put everything away. You'll see it once ever. All right, so Hobbit house, goddess, and we got to find a heart and a paw print, and we're good to go. Paw print, heart. See? Nice, nice. Pretty. All right, so welcome, y'all. We are going to be doing a giveaway today. Special thanks to Joanne. If you don't know, there's an option on my website, which is TreasuredLetter.com, to sponsor a giveaway. And what that means is that someone paid it forward so we can do a giveaway on the stream. So special thanks to Joanne. And this is pretty. It's giving candy cane right now, but I did put champagne in there as well. So hopefully it looks like it has some kind of depth from that. I think it'll be pretty. So, yeah, I'm excited to leave the house more. And honestly, I'm just happy to be here. So welcome, y'all. Thank you for being here. This is a wax seal that we're going to make into stickers and then give away. But that's the champagne color I was telling you about, mixed with red and white and maybe Milky Way. I don't remember what else I put in there, but other things. So, welcome. La, 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 la. All right. Let's see what we've made. We have this little one. Sneak peek. It's a tiny little mushroom for the mini lockets. Very sweet. And this is the treasured letter sticker we just made. So the back is where the sticker part goes. Oh, we put cherry blossom in. That's what that was. The front looks like this, which I think is really pretty. So I'm going to color that gold while we discuss. Are there any wax seals you'd like to see for the giveaway? I usually do like one heart, one botanical, and then random. So if you have a certain stamp that you love that you'd like to see, let me know. All right, so coloring this. Ta-da! So that's the treasured letter sticker of the day. I think the paper came out really pretty. All right, so I'm Erica Taylor. We're gonna do a giveaway. Let's make some stickers. So first we have to pick out a heart. And these are the rows with like hearts and things. So let us take a look. I'm gonna try not to throw this and see if there's any that you really like. We made this double heart yesterday for that giveaway. What do you think? Do you see any hearts that you like for today's giveaway? Let me know. What do you think? I don't know, but I think maybe like some of these, maybe this. No, maybe not that one. Okay, hold on, y'all. maybe this. All right, I'm gonna have you choose, okay? Okay, we'll add the key if you like that one too. All right, we're gonna have you choose from 6 of them, okay? So which one do you like? Oh, 7. If you like that one, we'll add that one too. Okay, we're having you choose from 7. So 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Jody. 4, 5, 6, and 7. What do you think? Should I go over them again? Let me know which one you like and we shall make it together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Now, the reason that you are choosing is because we're going to do a giveaway, so you might win. So I feel like you should have some say. You gotta pick one when you vote. Okay, so we've got 1 for 7, 2 for 7, 3 for 7, 2 for 4, 2 for 6. It's looking like it might be 7. What is 7? Oh, the key. Interesting. Interesting. Which one's okay? I'm peeking. I don't remember which one's which. Okay, interesting, interesting. See what you did there, Cal. Welcome. Hi, Pink. Thank you for being here. I am from Rhode Island, and if y'all are going to be around, I will be at the Warwick Mall Farmers Market this Sunday, 11 to 4. Selling my wares, making poetry, making friends, selling jewelry, making stickers. No, I'm not making stickers there. Selling stickers. Okay. Let's see. But it's in Warwick, Rhode Island. So if you're near there, and if you're not near there, just order from the website, y'all. The roads aren't like 100%. The highways and main roads, fine. Side streets, I'd say like half are plowed, half are not. Okay. So where were we? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 7. So you're in Massachusetts. Hi, neighbor. All right. So this is 7. And then some of y'all said other things, but a couple of you said 1. So should we make like a little set of lock and key? Because I think that would be cute. And then maybe nobody is mad and everybody likes it, hopefully. We'll see. But let's make the key as promised and then go from there. Notice that I'm trying to learn how to put my things back. Thanks for noticing. All right, you think so? Okay. What color would you like the key? Because a lot of times when I make it like metallics just because it's metal, but what are your thoughts? What do you think? Gotta put some stuff away so that I'm not knocking over everything, and we carry on. All right, silver and black. Interesting. Okay, so black, silver, and then maybe like some type of, oh, you know what would be pretty? This. It's not a color I have any more of than this, but it's almost like a metallic green, which I've never run into before except here. So, isn't that pretty? Oh, it's stunning. We'll put one of those in. Oh my God, yes. Oh, yay. Thanks, please. Oh, I'm so happy she liked it. Send her my love. Dan says that I should stop confessing my love to people on the internet because the problem isn't that I'm, well, it is a little, but the problem isn't that I'm confessing my love to people on the internet. The problem is that I have no social skills. So when I meet people in real life, I accidentally say, bye, I love you. I've been thinking about that for the last 3 weeks because I absolutely said that to somebody at the farmer's market. I was like, love you. Ah, no, no. Anyway, she was shocked. So we have to try not to do that. So I have to try, love you. So I have to try now to be better. I'm going to put champagne in. I'm feeling it today. I don't know why. So nobody be mad at me that I keep throwing this in everywhere. But anyway, so there's this like rosy gold kind of color I'm looking for because I feel like it'll go well with it. All right. Because it's like muted, you know, like that. Oh, that's going to be stunning. All right, so we got to put on our little handle, get a handle on the situation. Anyway, so because I have no social skills, I only talk to people on here. I have to be very careful because that means that like I'm only used to this. So this is like, there's like times in your life where you won't live it down. I like accidentally did this to someone in public in England and now I can just never go back. So I have to be more careful. Because it startles people and I don't want them to be uncomfortable. So anyway, I'm going to work on that. Maybe. I can't help it, y'all. All right, so sometimes if you leave and come back in, it fixes itself, Jody. But is anyone else having any like buffering problems? Let me know because, I mean, if anything, maybe it's my internet because of the storms, but it's been getting progressively better, so I don't know. All right, so I love you too. See? Anyway, I startled this poor woman, I'm sure of it. But that's fine because hopefully I will never see her again. No, that's not what I mean. I have to just try harder to be like act casual, don't be suspicious, you know. But we'll work on it. Thanks, Lena. All right, so, but this is my full-time job. So it's actually pretty amazing that I get to make crafts full-time. I love it a lot. And I am so grateful for all of you for checking out my website. Okay, now, where were we? Oh yeah, that's true. I did get that, Jody. And Dan set it up, so you know I didn't do it wrong. All right, so welcome. Now, where were we? We're making this, which I think looks like a stone in a very cool way. So I'm really looking forward to this, but I can't obsess over this green too much because I don't have a lot of it. But it's so pretty. Ah, so pretty. Looks like this. Isn't that pretty? Thanks, Adam. I actually went to turn on the stream and then was like staring, realizing I wasn't wearing my glasses, and I was like, oh, I can't see. So I ran and got them. I hope she feels better, Melody. All right, so that's that green I told you about. Silver, black. I used this silver because I feel like it almost looks like glitter. I like it a lot. All right, so we're going to clean off this spoon and alternate. I don't know about that, but you all are very kind. All right, so we're gonna alternate spoons so that I don't burn myself because I already burned myself yesterday twice and I'm trying to be better. All right, hi, Mimi. Welcome, my friend. Okay, here's the back, and here is the front. Oh, that's pretty. All right, so let's talk about it, though. Rose, gold, or silver? What do you think? Silver, gold, or rose? So today I may have miscalculated slightly because I've been trying to be healthier. And on that healthier kick, I decided earlier today that I had had enough. So when I was getting more markers and things that I needed online, I went crazy and charged a lot of things on my card. And what were they? Chips. So when you need me and I'm just in a pile of like tubes of like canisters of chips, just know that I chose this and I'm happy. So next time you see me, I will be happy because I am tired of being stuck inside with no snacks. So whenever deliveries start up again, that's what I'm getting. Anyway, so, and I did get Dan a present, but I can't tell you what it is. What if he sees this stream? It's not anything crazy, but it is lost somewhere, so he didn't get his snack. All right, so happy Thursday. Hello. So we are doing a giveaway today, and that giveaway is in honor of Joanne. So y'all, oh, you said silver and gold. Okay, somebody be the tiebreaker. Which one do you think? Silver or gold? Silver or gold? You decide, because we're going to do a giveaway. Basically, there's an option on my site to sponsor a giveaway. What does that mean? When you sponsor a giveaway, it means that you're paying it forward. You're lovely. You're supporting a small business. You're supporting an artist who loves her craft. You're supporting a lot of wonderful things. But also you're making someone's day, because somebody in the chat is going to win. So I've been using this like a little blanket, but it is a cloak and it's cool. Anyway, so if you would like to sponsor and pay it forward, you can sponsor the next one. We did one yesterday, we did one today, and if anyone sponsors more, we'll do another one on Saturday. But you chose silver, so that's what we're doing. Thank you. It's very kind. All right, so la 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 la. Do, 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 do. When I first started streaming, you know how people say like crazy things to you on the internet, especially if you're a lady. They'd be like, your eyes are so dark like your soul. And I would just be like, yeah, that's me. Anyway, I don't think it had the effect that they were hoping for, because I just thought it was like funny, so I was giggling. Anyway, in case you were wondering, that's what I've been told, and you never know. Maybe I am evil, but probably not. Here we go. I am on TikTok once a week on Tuesdays. However, anytime I'm on TikTok, I get violations for, like I'll mention a sticker, or I'll mention what I was doing last weekend at the farmer's market, and anything that's directing people outside of TikTok in any fashion gets you a violation. And when you get a violation, it doesn't show anyone that you're streaming, and it tends to dump everyone out of your stream. So every Tuesday I am live at 10:30 on TikTok, but most people don't know about it. But I'm there because I started on TikTok and I love TikTok. But this is really pretty. But there's not much I can do about it, y'all. I'm trying my best. I did find out that if you like leave and then like turn off the stream and turn it back on again, the violation is gone. But then I have to be like extra careful, not to mention my business, my website, what I do during the day, show you any stickers that look like I might be selling them. So if I do this, I get a violation. If anyone asks if they're for sale, I get a violation. If there's any text that mention that it might be in my bio, or that there's a link, or really any hinting of that, I get a violation. So as you can tell, I get one every week. But I'm trying really hard. So we'll see. But anyway, so TikTok Tuesdays at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then every other day I'm on YouTube, where I can say whatever I want. And it's actually really refreshing. So I like it here. So I've been doing every day on here. All right, so I'm going to make this. So I was thinking of making this red, but then maybe adding some metallics in so that it kind of goes with the vibe. Should I also add black in to this one so that it like matches, or just like, what do you think? I feel like maybe like a little. Oh shoot. Hold on a moment, okay? Just keep an eye on stuff. I don't have my scissors. I took them over here. Okay. If I put like half a one in, I think it'll work. But if you haven't liked the stream, we're trying to get to 100. And honestly, we're trying to get to 10K. I wanted to get there by the end of March so that we can do a donation. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for sponsoring today's giveaway. Okay, so I'm looking for glitter. Why? No reason. I just like it. Matching is a good thing. Okay, perfect. The other one didn't have glitter, but I wished that it did, so we're adding some. All right, so what else was in this? I'm not going to add the green, I don't think, but I will add silver so that it is matchy-matchy. Okay, so right now I have 9.1, I think, thousand subscribers. And on YouTube, when you get to 10,000 subscribers, you can do donations to charities within the live stream. So in March, I always do a fundraising donation for like animal welfare and things like that in honor of my dog because his birthday was in May, and it's just a nice way for me to honor his memory and feel good about it. Also, he was the CEO and employee of the month every month for TreasuredLetter, so his photo is on the website. Anyway, so on account of that, his birthday was St. Patrick's Day, so every year in March, we do some type of donation and donate it to an animal rescue or a place that rehabilitates the animals or just something along that line for joy purposes and to make the world a slightly better place. That is what we do every year. Now, when you have donations like that, in the beginning, I was doing a portion of my sales, but it just wasn't enough, I felt like. So I started doing a donation on the stream where anything we made like a certain night, I would donate. But the thing is, after the stream is done, you never see me donate it. I mean, I do, and I go on the website and I donate it, but you don't get to see it. But when you get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, you can do it in the live stream. So it'll automatically tally here and directly get sent to them, and you can be part of the process. And it's just like a fun thing that we can do to make the world nicer and to make things kinder for animals. So I would love to do that come March in his honor, but if we can't, we'll still do that and do a giveaway and stuff whenever we do get to 10K. It's just that that's the requisite for YouTube to do donations live. Does that make sense? Hi, Louise. So this stream is just a place of kindness. I have my own business. It's TreasuredLetter.com. It's a small business. I'm an artist. I write poetry and I make stickers out of wax seals and jewelry and things like that. So let's see if I have one here. Oh, I have the one we're making here. So that is a wax seal. It's a large wax seal glass locket, and you can like interchange them. So I have things like that and like mini ones and jewelry and all sorts of stuff on the website. If you want to check it out, it's TreasuredLetter.com. But the point is, this community is to make a safe space for kind people to just relax for a bit. So this series is called Relax Melt Wax, and we do just that. Today, Joanne sponsored a giveaway, so we're making stickers and then giving them away once we're done. So we're gonna make this one and then 2 more and then do a giveaway. So that's what we're doing today. But yeah, it's just a place where people are really lovely. And if you need a place where someone is always happy to see you, or you just don't want to think about the outside world for a little bit, you can just come rest here. This is what it looks like. I'm really glad I added the glitter. I feel good about that. So this one is going to match the key, except instead of that green, it's going to have glitter because I didn't want the heart to be green and red. I just couldn't handle that. It was too Christmassy for me. So right now I'm manifesting springtime. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But anyway, we're trying to get to 100 likes, $100 in sales or donations, and 100 members. Right now we're at, I don't know how many, I'll check though, but this is what it looks like, which is really pretty. It's looking kind of like a marble, or like those people that make the fancy dice. Like it looks kind of like something like that. Swirly, you know? Thank you. Somebody that's really kind. All right, so our goal is we're trying to get to 10,000. We're at 9,163 subs. And for members, how do I find that on here? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, we're at 28 members and we're trying to get to 50 or no, 100. I'm trying to set my sights higher so that I am more confident. 100. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but it's like, okay, so I am happier, but to answer your question, it's not like I'm happy all the time, all day, every day. It's just that I did a lot of jobs that were really difficult for me specifically. Like I worked for years in an animal hospital, and it was just a really difficult job. And I've done a lot of like customer service jobs where like I get yelled at and I'm trying to help people and they're very frustrated. And my job is to try and help them find a solution, but I don't have that many options. And, you know, that kind of work, which is usually fairly thankless, but you're happy to be able to help people. Do you know what I mean? So from doing that, where I had like specific scripts I was supposed to stick to, and the calls can't be more than a couple minutes, and I'm in trouble because I helped someone too well, or I'm in trouble because I was on the phone for too long, or just a lot of things that just weren't my personality, if that makes sense. Or like if someone's crying about their pet, I am also crying with them. Things like that, where like now, while I'm very grateful I was able to do those things, I see now that I was like really trying to like force myself into a box that it wasn't a good fit. And now I get to make things that I love and make people's day. Today I got to type out the most beautiful love letter to someone. So when you order like a letter on the website, that's why it's called Treasured Letter. Anyway, when you order a letter, a little pop-up comes up that's like, hey, what do you want your letter to say? And like their letter was so beautiful. So gorgeous. And I'm like typing away, having like the loveliest time. And I am like excited the whole time I'm making it because I know if I got that letter, I would be like bawling. So it was just like a really fun time for me, knowing that like their thing is going to be well received and is so pretty. And I just know they're going to love it because it was so pretty. They did such a nice job with what they wrote. I was like, anyway. Dan happened to come in the room to like say something and saw like a line and was like, oh, that's why your standards are so high. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, that is really thoughtful. And I was like, oh, this is normal. And he was like, for who? And I was like, the letters that people write are really nice. Anyway, so then I ushered him out because I have like, I always say it's like HIPAA. So I don't, whatever people write in there, no one else is allowed to see but me. So I was like, get out. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. It gives me great joy. And it turns out what I thought was important was like gritting your teeth, bearing it, and getting through the day because like, it's not that bad. It's not the greatest and it's not something I like am passionate about in the way that I want to be, but it's not that bad. And I had benefits, which is great. If you're in the United States, you know. But now I know that not that bad or content doesn't mean happy. So it's a really different type of joy that I feel, but I get to do something I like every day instead of spending 40 plus hours a week doing something that's not that bad. Does that make sense? So I'm just really happy. All right, gold. Are we making it match? If so, we should do silver, right? I think, right? Because it's a key and lock situation. So am I somebody who has like profound wisdom? Absolutely not. But am I somebody who really tried my hardest and succeeded in a field that may not have been the best fit for me? Yes. Did it make me feel burnt out? Yes. So now I get to see people's happiest days. I get to like type out people's wedding vows and proposals and love letters and birthday cards and just sweet things, or just like a regular hello, or like a letter to their mom or their person they haven't talked to in a while. It's very nice. And I am very appreciative of that daily. So that is why I'm in a good mood. What's crazy is that I thought that I colored outside the lines, but I didn't. That's wax. That little like whoop in the lock. That's fun looking. All right, what do you think? They're like a little key lock situation. Cutie cute. All right, now we're gonna make 2 more. Do you have anything that you would like to see? Because I have like animals and plants and things. I always usually make a heart and a plant. Should we look at the plants? Let's see. All right, these are the plants. I'm gonna try not to throw this. But the top row is all roses. Then we get into sunflowers and teacups and cherry blossoms and mushrooms and all sorts of things. So I can no longer see what you're looking at, but I'm just gonna trust. Thanks, Jensen. Y'all are lovely. Thank you so much. Okay, I was peeking over the edge of this and I saw that. All right, what do you think? Some of these are upside down. Nobody mad at me. The fact that they're all in the same case is a miracle. All right, did you see any you like? We made a mushroom yesterday. Everybody loves mushrooms, which is funny because I realized I had sold out and I made a bunch for, I keep thinking tomorrow, Sunday. Today's not even Friday. Why do I think tomorrow is Sunday? I'm so confused. All right, so something with a vine. Interesting. All right, we're going to give some options. All right. Vines. And like things that are close enough to a vine. All right, you have to choose. Hi, Victor. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. If y'all would like to be a member, you can. Being a member is just a lovely way to get like behind the scene videos and support a creator, artist, whatever you want to call it, by having like a steady income and just helping me do what I do. It's amazing. So thank you so much. Hi, Priscilla. Welcome back. Okay, here are the options, y'all. And you have to choose because you might win it. It could be yours. All right, so this giveaway is sponsored by Joanne. So everyone thank Joanne. All right, so 1, 2. Did you like it, Victor? Isn't it so cool? I think it's cool. All right, 3. I'm trying, y'all. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So those are all like viney kind of vibes, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all, pick your poison. Okay, what do you think? Thank you so much. What time is it where y'all are? For me, it's like 11 p.m. What time is it for you? I always get curious. I like it when people are all over the world and then I imagine that I come visit there someday. 2, 6, 2 or 6. You gotta pick one. 1, 6, 6. There's 2 mushrooms, Joanne. That's number 2. That's number 6. So you gotta specify, y'all. Okay, wait. Where'd we go here? All right, so 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5, 4, 6. So I think that's the one that won. And then there's like 2, 4, too. But I'm going to remember to put these away. What color would you like your mushroom? I love the questions that I get to ask because honestly, whose job is it who could be like, what color would you like your mushroom? You know? It's so fun. It's so fun. All right. Back on track here, y'all. There we go. My little briefcase. All right. What do you think? But that's going to be like almost exactly like this one. Yeah. I'm a game show hostess, and this is what you'll win. Do I know anything about game shows? I was on one once, not a real one, but Dan's mom really loves game shows. And when I was younger, I was like a teenager, she took me to a place that was like having a game show. And I didn't know what the game show was because I had never heard of it. And she was like, just show up and like meet me here and we'll go. And I was like, okay, can you tell me about it? And she was like, yeah, you know, people are dressed in costumes and like if they pick you, you can pick like a door or a prize or something. And I was like, okay, so people are in costumes. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, you know. So I showed up in costume and she was like, what is this? And all I did was take a portion of every Halloween costume I had ever worn and wore it at the same time, so I looked insane. Because all I knew from what she told me was that people wear crazy costumes. That's it. That's all I knew. So I showed up in costume. Anyway, so, oh, I think that might have been it, Blaze. So anyway, I show up. I'm looking literally insane. She's just laughing. I'm like walking through a place trying to find where we're supposed to go, looking unhinged, just certifiable. Anyway, so we walk in and I was chosen. And they were like, do you want $100 or this door? And I didn't know what to do, but I was like, well, this will never happen again. So I chose the door and I won like nothing. They gave me like a bag, like a tote bag. But it was so surreal and weird that I didn't know what to do. And she was like, I thought you'd take the money. And I was like, well, I didn't know what to do. What is behind the door? Anyway, so that was a weird thing that happened that I forgot all about until this moment. But so I guess technically I did do that. Thanks, Christina. Who is the host? I don't know. I'm so sorry because I had never heard of it before. But I had that tote bag and I think that's what it said on it. I don't know. But they were like traveling. So I don't know if it was like, I don't think it was on TV or anything. I don't know. But they had like big prizes and stuff. I didn't win them, but I still had a good time. We're going to make this. And I'm like chatting with you as if there's wax in here and there's not. So here we go. Oh, his name sounds familiar, Blaze. I don't know if I know him though. All right, I'm going to put icy blue. Then I'm going to put a mix of greens or at least sage green or something, some green situation in here. Then because this is like on theme, I'm going to put a little of this. So we keep on the theme. Then do we want like red? Because it's like an afternoon with a mushroom? Or like no? I don't know. What do you think? Putting in wax scraps, having a good time. Red, okay. I put in like a milky white color. Thanks, Christina. All right, our goal, y'all, today is $100 in sales or donations because I'm trying to be more confident and I only ask for like the bare minimum for goals usually because I don't feel confident. So I'm trying to like manifest. So if it seems like a lot, it is. Okay. Anyway, so $100 in sales or donations. I'm going to put some white in here too. And then, oh yeah, 100 subs, 100 members, and we're at 28, which is pretty good. Is that, 100 likes. I knew there was something. I put in like this tiniest smidge of red with that in mind, so don't you worry. Hello. Okay. I'll have to ask, Blaze, I'm going to ask Dan's mom and see if she remembers. Because, like, I don't. But that's, like, so long ago. Dan's dad is someone who doesn't say a lot. He's, like, very stoic and very kind. But I used to be, like, scared of him when I was a kid because he didn't talk that much. And you know me, I never stopped talking. So I was, like, nervous when I met him and stuff. But anyway, I remember like going back to Dan's house and I told him what happened and that I lost. And he was like, well, it sounds like you won to me because they picked you. Anyway, that was the nicest thing he had ever said to me. And from that moment on, I was like, what a nice person. Because I was like, I didn't talk to him that much because I was intimidated. Okay, so anyway. That's why I remember that, right? It was so sweet, Blake. Dan and I have known each other for almost 20 years. So when I say, like, I don't remember things, it's because we've known each other a really long time. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. I did the math out, and I think that it's going to be 20 years in May-ish of this year, like when we met, I think. Obviously, I'm guessing around a time, but around then. Crazy, don't you think? That's the kind of dad I want to be. I know. I was like, excuse me? That was so nice. I think I just stared at him. I was young. How old am I? 1,760,000. I'm going to be 764 in April. Oh, but y'all, thank Joanne for sponsoring today's giveaway. This giveaway is due to Joanne's kindness. So if you would like to pay it forward and sponsor the next giveaway, we will do another one on Saturday. Otherwise, we just have today's, but it's really kind. And doesn't it go to show what a lovely community this is? So kind. But yeah, I've known Dan since I was like a child. He is lovely. And apparently, when we met, he was like, I like her. I don't know. I was not. I was like, boys. So, there you have it. That's all I have to say about that. I was goal-oriented. I was like, I'm going to go be a rock star. So when I was a little kid, I was obviously weird. So my plan, and this is a plan that, like, I don't even know where this came from. I really have no excuse, okay? All of this is before my time. Don't worry about it. They were like, what is this weird girl talking about? So anyway, my master plan when I was a kid that I wanted to grow up to be was that I had told everyone I was going to find a vintage Volkswagen bus. How did I know what that was? I don't know. Anyway, I was going to find a vintage Volkswagen bus, get a dog, drive around the country, and be a lounge singer on top of a piano. That I've been weird since day one. And obsessed with Japanese, like, language and weird music and vintage things forever. Yep. And you know what? I don't even think that's a bad plan. As I'm an adult, I'm like, that would be cool. Where are those cars? Do they even exist? Probably not. But I think I had seen like a photo of one because like that's not, I don't know when that, maybe the 1970s, that van. I don't know, y'all. But anyway, I must have seen a photo. I was obsessed with vintage stuff. And that was my plan. I don't know how we got on this topic, but for whatever reason, Dan thought I was very cool, and apparently he still does, which is hilarious. We haven't like always been in touch, but I remember he was in like a band. Trying to impress me. All right, so that's really pretty. Oh my God, Jody's right. I do play piano. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together because I was like taking a little break so I haven't practiced in a couple months. I didn't even think of that. Oh my God, you're right, Jody. Have I achieved my dream in some weird roundabout way? Just surrounded by vintage things and playing piano. What the heck? Oh my God, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I made you this. Ta-da! It's very cute. And the sage green mixed with all the whites is giving like a pretty like minty vibe. I like it. All right, so I'm thinking I might color this one golden because I think silver will be too light. So we're gonna try this, see what we think. And then we have to pick out one more sticker and then we're gonna do a giveaway, which I think should be fun and pretty and lovely and exciting. So special thanks to Joanne for today's giveaway. So thoughtful. I am so grateful. All right. Ta-da! What do you think? Mimi? That's true. The typewriter's from the 40s. I didn't even think about that onward. No, I was older than that because I moved back to the US when I was like, I don't know, 4 or something. I think I was pretty young, 5 maybe. So toddler, child, I don't know ages. I was young, so it was before then. After then. I think. I don't know how old I was. The timeline is sketchy because honestly, I've been told a million times. Do I pay attention though? No, my memory is terrible. But yeah. What is my favorite song that I've ever sang? Okay. Crazy by Patsy Cline. Thank you, Christopher. Aren't you just lovely? Love you. What's your favorite song to sing? Somebody said a butterfly, so I'm gonna look for that. But I'm also gonna add in a dragon because that's also flying, and we'll see which one you choose. I like that song. I like Patsy Cline. Okay, yesterday we did dragonflies, so we're gonna leave that out, but we'll add in like this maybe. We're just gonna pick some random ones and see what you choose. All right. I don't know how many I just chose, but a handful. Yes, Joanne, you have sponsored today's giveaway and you're lovely and I am so grateful. So, all right. These are the ones that we're gonna choose for the last one. So which ones do y'all like for the giveaway? So, 1, the happiest bee. It's so happy. 1, 2. I picked things based on vibes. They're not going to make sense right now, and that's okay. 3, 4. Oh, that's a good one. 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm going to go through them one more time. You know who Dan really loves? And that guy's voice is like literal velvet. James Blake. I think he might be coming in concert. I was going to try and see if I could find out more about that because I know Dan would be so excited. But I don't know much. I like his voice a lot. I don't know much of his, like I know it from Dan listening, but I don't know that much. But his voice is so pretty. Have you heard him? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, y'all decide. You gotta pick like 1 or 2 or something. Okay, but we're trying to get to 100 likes and we're at 83. So if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. This is the last one we're making and then we're doing a giveaway. But yeah, I guess Dan tried to get tickets or something, but they were all bought up by like robots or whatever, and then they were crazy expensive. So I was gonna look around and see what I could do, because I feel like he's done a lot of nice things for me lately and I was hoping to surprise me, but I think it might be like crazy. I don't know, y'all. I don't know when it is either, so I have to like look into it. But I'm like whispering because I don't know where he is. But I would like to do like a nice surprise, and I like that. Okay, 5 or 4, 4. Okay, so 2 5s, 2 4s, 3 5s, 5 or 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Oh, it's rocking. This is my favorite stamp. I was staring at it when I created Treasured Letter. And I feel like people always think that I am messing with them when I say that, but I was sitting at a children's vintage desk that was in the middle of my kitchen with a typewriter, because I'm extra and I wouldn't let Dan like move it. So the typewriter had to be like in the center of everything. And I was just having a good time, wearing like a vintage dress and being excited with my little typewriter. And then I like had this on one of these, and I had like just gotten it and I was like looking at it sitting at my little desk, and I was like, wouldn't it be so fun if I could send letters to this and like make people's day and they were excited to get mail again, like I'm excited right now to get mail, because my sister was mailing me things during COVID because she was stuck in London. So anyway, while staring at this, I was like, I wonder if I could make that happen. And then I spent a while creating what was initially an Etsy site, and then it turned into my own website, and now it's my full-time job. So I'm going to make my favorite color scheme in my favorite sticker and see what you think about it. If you are new here, you'll be surprised. And if you are not, you have seen this before because it is my favorite. So these are rainbow opal, which means they are blue, gold, pink, and green. I can't remember what color I put in. Opal. So we're mixing that with black so that the colors really pop. And it will look like this. And it will be stunning. You can start to see them melting and see the colors. All right. Hi. Oh yeah, Joanne, it tells me it's you, so you don't have to worry. Y'all, we're all learning. We're all learning. Okay, so there's a question for becoming a member. You can become a member. You can join on the main screen, like on my main page, or on here. There is also a button. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. Help. But thank you for asking. I'm new. Okay, Priscilla, this is what it looks like when it starts melting. Now you can see the opal colors that looked white before they started melting. You get the vibe. It's so nice. You're gonna love it. Oh, thanks, Jody. Top main page for membership and subs. Thank you. I like your hair. Thanks, Kylie. That's kind. How are you, friend? I have actually decided that I don't like my hair anymore. I breathe this in. Sorry. Hold on. I breathed in smoke, but I didn't bring water. So I'm just dying now. Oh no. Deep breathe. Okay, I'm good. I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm doing it again. Move away from the candle. I turned so pink. All right, so this is the color scheme. It's a rainbow opal and black. And I am back here now with my little tissue because I'm a fancy lady. All right, so this is what we're making. Hydrate. I know I left it on the counter in the other room, but I've had so much water today and I just forgot it. But that's a good example of why you shouldn't when you're working with fire, because if you inhale it, it makes your eyes water and then you choke. Oh, we're talking about hair. I decided I don't like it anymore because you can see the roots and then the red and then the pink, which I liked before, but now there's roots. So I think maybe I might dye it dark, but I haven't decided. Somebody told me though in my messages that I can get a spray to see what it'll look like dark, and if I hate it, then I'll know. I thought that was genius, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Dying, but I'm all right. Okay, this is what it looks like. So pretty. This is my favorite color scheme, my favorite stamp. Now, I have merch, and a lot of them are like kindness based. So like practice makes progress, growth takes time. They're all kindness based, but some of them are for science because we make things for science here. And that stamp, like that design that I made, has this stamp on an envelope in it and then this actual seal, and you know it's this one because it's the only one I have that's silver. They're all always gold. So when you see this one in the design, you know what it is. All right. Back on track. So we're gonna pour this, do a little, okay, do a little thing, some of this, some of that, and this is what it looks like, which is really pretty, I think. I'm gonna make sure I'm not dying here. Okay, that's really pretty. Love. And now we are going to color it silver and then do a giveaway. Hey, Patty, welcome back. Okay, so let me grab this. I was gonna show y'all what it looks like. This is how I order the backings. So when you get a sticker, it'll have a backing on it here. I've been ordering them from the same person in bulk for a very long time because I make so many of them. But, so that is where the sticker will go. And this is what it looks like. And it looks different every single time. And I love it every single time. So, I'm going to color it silver because we're going with my favorite. I do have a wish list. It is primarily these markers, which I go through like crazy. I've gone through like 3 of them this month. No, 2 of them. This is my 3rd now. Well, it's still the month, so I guess 3. Anyway, so that and tissues and wax and candy. Isn't this the prettiest thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh my God, I love it. I updated the schedule so that they don't show that I have streams on Sunday, and I'm just gonna add it back in when I do so that, you know, everybody sees them. But these are the stickers we made. We're gonna do a recap and then we're gonna do a giveaway. This giveaway is brought to you by Joanne. Special thanks to Joanne for sponsoring today's giveaway. Without your kindness, this wouldn't be. And honestly, it's a beautiful community that we have here and I am so grateful. So here's the back where the sticker goes. Here's the front. And then We made a lock and key, so we'll show you the key first. Obsessed with this green. Ah, it's so pretty. Look at it. Gorgeous. And then this is the lock. How long does it take to make each one? I'm going to say 7 minutes, maybe. Till they're like done, they have a sticker on them, etc., you know? And then this dragon. So these are the stickers we made today. Where'd the music go? What stone is the red ring? So Dan got it for me, and it is a stone with a dagger, and it's because it's from Snow White, and I like it. Oh, there's the music. That was weird, right? Okay, so I don't know what it is though. I'm sorry. It looked like red, but it is actually pink, which made me really happy because much like these glasses, they're like kind of red, but mostly pink. I like that, which is why I like that color. Can you see it? For the similar reasons. Okay, so we are going to, the ring size, oh, I don't know. I can ask him though. It was a gift. I basically get one ring, wear it until it falls to pieces, and then do it again. So I don't know. Forgive me, but I'll find out. I'll ask him because he got it for me. That's just one of those things that I genuinely don't know. But these are the stickers. This is what a sticker back looks like, so that when you get it, it looks like this. And then you like pull the little tab and you have a sticker made out of wax and joy and good vibes. So special thanks to Joanne for sponsoring today's giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway right this instant, and I will go over how that works right now, but this is what you'll win, and here are the rules. Are you ready? I'm gonna have you guess a number, and whoever guesses the number wins. I ask that you please follow me to win because that's polite. 2, everyone's gonna guess one number, just guess it one at a time. You can guess as many times as you want as long as it's like one number each time. Does that make sense? 3, if you guess the number and I don't see it, you're not allowed to be mad at me because I'm doing my very best. I invert numbers. There's no way to have YouTube do it for me. So I try my hardest. If I miss it and someone else wins, it's whoever I see first. No one be mad at me. And hi, Shadow, welcome back. And then lastly, was that it? Oh, if you live in the United States, your shipping is covered. I'm going to pay it. If you don't, then I'll pay a portion, but you have to pay the rest because it gets really pricey for me. So if you're not okay with that, just don't guess. If you are okay with that, perfect. Okay, so those are the rules. I'm going to write down a number and then I'm going to have y'all guess, and whoever guesses it wins. All right, so I'm going to make some notes too because I have to know where I got it from. This giveaway was sponsored by Joanne, who is so thoughtful and has sponsored today's giveaway. If you would like to sponsor a giveaway of your own to pay it forward, then check out TreasuredLetter.com, y'all. All right, so I got to write down a number. Hold on a minute. I got to try and remember what last night's number was so it's not the same. Okay, so let's see. All right, I've written down a number because my memory is that bad. Are you ready? It's going to be a number between 1 and 200 because the engagement really helps me. So, just being honest, y'all. All right, so it's between 1 and 200, and you're going to guess in 3, 2, 1. And as long as you haven't won in the last 2 weeks, anybody can win. All right, so starting with Victor at 112, 23, 123. I already forgot mine. Okay, that's why I wrote it down, y'all. 15, 132, 50, 25, 134, 50, 159, 7, 75, 50, 123. Thanks, Christina. Okay, 112, 156. What was my number? Okay, right. 20, 156, 174, 32, 173, 145, 126, 167, 168, 75, 124, 198, 144, 35, 126, 159, 74, 159, 126, 198, 2, 155, 150, 178, 67, 126, 77, 158. I'm trying so hard. 88, 86, 153, 36, 99, 156, 199. Break. Thanks, Jody. 45, 101, 123, 126, 18, 76, 126, 103, 67, 126, 103. Okay, 46, 45, 199, 98, 106. Hi from Canada, welcome. 88, 30, 77, 167, 111, 83, 54, 1898, 81, 107. Okay. Whew, I gotta concentrate really hard right now because the numbers are looking questionably backwards and forwards. Okay. 107, 146, 211, 176, 107, 200, 178. And this is what you'll win, y'all. 107, 14, 13, 144, 21, 107, and 24, 100, 120, 23, 107, 137, 138, 107, 13, 4, 121, 2, 41, 199, 65, 29, 1, 49, 58, 47. Okay. 50, 77, 48, 127, 55, 166, 148, 18, 155, 78, 53. Thanks, Christina. 162, 99, 56. Whew, I'm concentrating, y'all. 55, 165, 199, 50. I hope nobody guessed it yet. I haven't registered it at all, so we're continuing on, y'all. 88, 45. 171, 200. Break. 99, 170. 95, 139, 107, 99, 98. 68, 99, 94. Okay. 100, 17, 88, 68, 95, 77, 36, 178, 67, 96, 94, 74, 93, 78, 68, 93, 92. We have a winner. Joanna, it was 79. Congratulations. Joanna's 9814. You are today's winner. Congratulations. Oh my God. And we got 100 likes. Oh my God. That was so difficult. I don't know why, but sometimes my ADD is worse and my brain is like, swap all the numbers. So congratulations. Yay. And thank you. Okay. Johannes, this is the deal. If you could please email me your name and address, not on here, but privately. My contact is either treasuredletter.com. There's a little contact button on there. It's a form that goes to my website. It's just an email to my website. Or on my main channel page here, there's a link tree. There's a contact button there. Those are all me. So in case anyone's wondering, the website is me. The designer of the website, me. The things made on the website, me. Membership, me. You get the point. So anyway, any contact button goes to me. Sometimes I think maybe I should manifest having like an agent or something, but I don't. So anyway, if you could message me, congratulations. I got to write your name down in the winning notebook. That was wax. All right, so it's JOH. Come back. Okay, ANNAS 9814. On YouTube 226. Does that sound right? Yeah. From Joanne, which is order number blah blah blah. You don't need to know. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. Maybe Omar, you never know. Okay, so I don't actually know what an agent does in retrospect, to be honest. I feel like they're just pretending to be you but better at negotiating. Is that not the case? I don't know. Okay, congratulations. Special thanks to Joanne. You're right. Thank you to Joanne. I am so grateful, and so is everyone here. It's really fun. Sponsoring a giveaway is just a nice way to pay it forward and a nice way to make somebody's day and mine. And it was fun. So really everybody wins. It's a win-win-win situation. Be my mentor. I don't, what do I do that be good enough for that? Y'all. I don't think I'm qualified. But what a lovely thing to say. Love y'all. Okay. Joanna, congratulations. Thank you so very much to everyone for being here. Thank you for guessing. If you didn't win, maybe we'll do another one soon. If y'all sponsor a giveaway, or if we get to 10K, I will be doing a giveaway. Either way, there will be more. But these are what Johannes has won. I'm so happy you picked that, and that it's like my favorite one in my favorite colors, and then I can send it to somebody. It makes me happy. I'm just gonna clean up this wing slightly for definition purposes. Perfect. Okay, so have the most wonderful night. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and brave the elements by driving my car further and seeing how it does. Sweet dreams. Thank you so very much. Jody's right. If you have made an order of any kind from my website in 2 weeks, thanks, Fen. That was thoughtful. In 2 weeks, you get a email asking you to leave a review. If you ever have a concern or a question, don't leave it in the reviews. Because once it's in there, it's permanent and can never be deleted, edited, changed. I can't respond to it with the platform I have. So if you ask me a question, I can't even answer. So I look rude. So those are just for reviews of the product. But if you would like to leave one, it is a lovely thing. And it helps small businesses everywhere when there's reviews so that people know that the product is a real thing. But I can't believe that I can't write back. It feels rude. I want to at least thank people or like answer questions, and I can't. But anyway, that's a really kind thing to say, Melvin. I know who that is. She's lovely. I don't think so. Anyway, so these are for Johannes. Special thanks to Joanne for sponsoring today's giveaway. If you would like to pay it for, I love these two together. On my table at the farmer's market, I have these as like little sets in the same cubby. They're so cute together. Anyway, if you would like to pay it forward and sponsor a giveaway, you can do so at TreasuredLetter.com. Or if you would like to come meet me in person and see my wares, my poetry in action, I will be at the Warwick Mall in Warwick, Rhode Island on Sunday, 11 to 4. And every Sunday for a time. I do not know how. I am taking Duolingo Italian. I studied American Sign Language and Japanese in school. And in Arabic, I only know how to say like sweetheart and like thank you. That's what my family says to me. Okay, so anyway, that's the only things that I know how to say. And the Italian is a wing and a prayer. So, my Sheila. Like shukran, like habibi, like that's all I know how to say. But like that's all I got. So anyway, sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. And please know that I am so very grateful to all of you. Thank you to Joanne for sponsoring today's giveaway. If everyone could thank Joanne. Congratulations to Johanna. Let me write down your name on here as well. Johanna. Okay. And put you in a little baggy bag. And then as soon as I get your email with your address, I will mail them or reach out to you if you're outside the US and let you know about shipping. And it will look like this. So, I've never heard of that. I'll look it up, Melvin, but like absolutely not. She's fancy. Anyway, I love y'all. Sweet dreams. I'm gonna go turn into a little pumpkin. Thank you so much for all the likes. That was amazing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm in the US. Perfect. So you don't have to worry about shipping. I'm gonna do that. So love y'all, and I will see you tomorrow for the next one.